What up, everyone? This is Star Marvel 718. Going to be talking about chapter 995 of One Piece, the Kunoichi's Oath. This was a beast ass fucking chapter. Beast. Oh, let's do the cover page. Cover page: Luffy in school, not studying. He's bored. It's Luffy. That makes too much sense. But this chapter was a beast ass chapter in the sense of like turning points. The viciousness, like Oda is like really getting like deep, bloody. It's getting a little dark. Obviously, I don't want to go to talk about the end part first. The end part, nah, we're gonna say that for last. We're gonna say that for last. But all right. So let's go with Big Mom and Marco. Marco got some balls, man. For this man to go out and just straight attack a Yonko like with no fucks given, I really do see why he's first division commander for the White Bear Pirates and why he's like the remnants. Like I see him being the new leader. They decided to get back together. When he was fighting against Big Mom and seeing that Prometheus was getting hurt, my I guess like mini theory on that from when I was thinking, like I'm starting to take notes and stuff now. Um, I think because Marco's flames have the power of regeneration and healing, I think it also has the power of purification. And since Big Mom's homies and stuff like that is made out of souls, he's pretty much purifying the souls, and souls going bad because you got to think like when we seen the whole cake item, Big Mom was able to take a piece of people's souls and she was making homies out of it, right? So if he's purifying like these tainted souls, I guess you could say tainted souls, right? They're gonna pretty much go back to where they came from. So that's why when Big Mom was fighting Marco, I think when she was saying that she don't have enough souls, I think because of his healing flames, like as he said, his unique properties and stuff like that. I think it was pretty much purifying the souls. And like if you guys ever watch Bleach, like when Rukia go up to like a soul whatever, and they take the butt of their sword and they put in their forehead and they go like back to heaven or back to the Rukan district, I believe it was called. Yeah, I haven't watched Bleach or read Bleach in years, so it's it's a little foggy, but you guys get the gist. But pretty much the souls is being purified. So I think because Prometheus has such a close, like bond and relationship with Big Mom, that's the reason why he wasn't completely purified. So because you remember when Prometheus originally came from Mother Caramel, so it's not Big Mom's soul. So I think any homie that she makes from her soul will be a little bit stronger. Because I know Zeus, I believe Zeus is from her soul, but Prometheus, I'm definitely sure is from Mother Caramel. And remember, during this whole Onigashima stuff with her, she had the yokai type of homies and stuff like that. They're all missing. They're all gone. So I'm thinking Big Mom made homies from like the weaker beast pirates, and Kyle was like, whatever. Like, you know what, Lin, do what you want. I know your thing with the soul fruit. Whatever. Like to the pleasures of what it is, she probably used their souls to make the homies and stuff like that, and that's why they're gone. So that's what I'm thinking. It's not so much that Marco's flames heal. I think it was purifying the souls. So I'm thinking because she was using souls that's not technically hers or whatever. I guess it's considered like tainted souls. So I think she was like I said, if you play like Dark Souls or even like Devil May Cry, things like that, like when you defeat creatures and monsters, whatever, you see like the orbs when they're flying by, and you collect them. So like the soul type of thing. Let me see, and then also too, it leads to why Brooke was able to damage Big Mom's homies and things like that, because since he's the Soul King and he has ties to the underworld, I think like when he was attacking her souls and things like that, he was pretty much sending souls back to where they belong. So now we know like One Piece is like touching a little bit, I guess, on like the heaven hell type of thing. So, or even like a spirit realm type of thing. Let's say that spirit realm type of thing. All right, so we talked about the Big Mom. Big Mom just straight up grabbing Marco, that just straight overpowering him and telling Perospero to shoot him. Makes sense to me. Makes sense because like if he could negate her abilities, her devil fruit, and she's like, you know what, I could just overpower this kid. Why not? Man, like I said, this is a 68-year-old woman. Marco's what 45, 44, and she could just hem him up like that and tell Perospero, shoot him. And Perospero to me, I hate to say it, man, but because I'm trying my best like not to really curse in these videos, but he's a bitch. I can't. He was popping a lot of shit saying that pretty much he wanted to be the next captain of the Big Mom Pirates. He seemed like he was gonna try to take Big Mom out. Like he seemed like he was gonna be like really underhanded. So he gets face to face with her. Now he's going back to being her little puppet, her little errand boy. So I thought that was kind of funny, how he just changed up alliances like just that quick, and he's now he's popping shit to Marco's like, I always wanted to kill you. Like I have beef with you this whole time, which to me shows like the history between the Big Mom Pirates and White Bear Pirates, how I guess they probably had like a bunch of different disputes or battles, over territory and things like that. So this is the reason why all these different pirate crews know each other and know people's abilities, and like how efficient of a fighter a lot of these pirates are. So it makes sense that they would know each other, and especially if they fought each other in the past before, right? So I thought that was pretty interesting. Wanda and Carrot coming in, slashing that Peril Sparrow's face. Like Carrot to me seems like a very bubbly type of character. Just seeing her attacking somebody's face like towards the eyes type of thing. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a grudge match. I think I'm glad that Oda paired her with Wanda, because I didn't think that she had a real chance of beating Perospero on her own. And the reason why I say that, because Pedro was I don't even want to say he was weak, but he was definitely getting like low diff by Perospero. And if Pedro was Carrot's teacher, unless she's like some kind of hidden Gohan Piccolo type of thing where the teacher is teaching the kid, but the kid's like way stronger than the teacher, I didn't think she had a chance. But seeing her in Sumo form, which is a pretty design, and then not a furry, and Wanda, her design's cool, pretty design also, not a furry. I know a lot of people gonna be laughing, but you gotta put that out there. We live in strange times, but just seeing how Oda had them come out and straight attack for the face, for the eyes, is like, wow, like this is getting a little dark. Like not like berserk dark, but you definitely see that Oda's like, you know what? This is battle. This is war. You gotta take your enemy out by the weakness. And like obviously Perospero being like 700 and something million berries, I could see Wanda and Carrot being roughly worth like in the 300s, like with Zoro and Sanji. So I could see them being, a 2 versus 1. I can see that like being a nice little matchup, those two versus him. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let me see what else. Vicious Souls. That's a little big mom. All right. Apu. I'm gonna go next to the Apu thing. I believe because what Queen's doing with Apu, playing games with people's lives and stuff like that, and Apu realized like, you know what, I may have picked the wrong side. I could really see like the other Beast Pirates changing alliances. I think Queen being so crazy and so sadistic, playing these games, stuff like that, I think this is going to be one of the downfalls of the Beast Pirate, where they're going to have a lot of people who's going to jump ship. No pun intended, because it's a whole pirate showing them. But I think I can see them all jumping ship and joining like Luffy and like the Grand Fleet type of thing. I can see Apu getting some kind of redemption where Kid's going to probably beat him up again and whatnot. But I can see them going back to being allies again and stuff like that, especially after this, because he's gonna like, at least like when I was with you guys, I didn't have to worry about you guys betraying me. But like this dude, one of his right hand commanders is like playing games with my life, and now he got me going against my own people. Where to a point where people who was my allies, they asked me for the vaccine, but if I give them the vaccine, he's gonna kill me. So it's like either I betray my own allies or I betray myself and allow myself to get killed by the Queen. And seeing how sick he is, he may actually do it. So Apu, I can see him not taking any chances. And I know a lot of people was like going kind of crazy because they had the Apu, Zoro, and Drake clash, because he was at the block with the Tonfas. It's a block. It's a Tonfa. I don't think Drake or Zoro was going all out there. I think they mostly trying to just like stop him just to get the vaccine. I don't think it's more like, super big attack type of thing. So I didn't take that too serious, anything like that. Yeah. See a pool, everything changing sides. Now the whole thing with Chopper being affected by Queen's virus, I'm hoping for a few things to come out of this situation. Obviously, one, he's going to figure out a cure, or or vaccine, whatever, from this. Two, because it's a virus, and with viruses is like RNA and DNA and things like that, whatever. And Chopper was already messing with his DNA because he had a different transformation with the Rumble Ball and Monster Point stuff like that. I would like to see Chopper Monster Point get like ice abilities, not ice abilities per se, but like a Monster Point walking White Walker type of thing for Chopper. Because when you think about Chopper, right, and like Oda giving the Straw Hats power ups and power boosters for like the future fights and things like that, because right now we're in the end game of One Piece, and the fights gonna get bigger and badder and gonna get better. So how will he boost Chopper up? And unless Chopper comes out with a new Monster Point 2.0 type of stuff, it's gonna be whatever. But I'm hoping like Chopper get like a little power boost from this. Now the whole thing with Queen talking about taking out the second and third strongest of the Straw Hats, right? To me, I think this is almost confirmation that Queen's gonna go against Sanji, because even in one of my last videos, I said that I feel the reason why Queen and Sanji would be like a good fight, science versus science, because like Sanji's race suit versus Queen's, his technological know-how with viruses, and then him having the robotic arm and things like that. Just by him saying like, wait a minute, you're Vinsmoke. Now we don't know how old Queen is, right? Sorry, that's my bed off. We don't know how old Queen is, but if let's say Queen is a lot younger than Judge, right? Was he assistant to Judge? Did he train a new Judge, or was he like a partner of Judge? Because just seeing how he's able to weaponize a virus and things like that, Queen's a smart man. Like you could tell, like he has some kind of technical training, and pretty much the way it is in One Piece, anyone who's like a scientist, anyone who's pretty much smart in their own field of science, they know each other. So Judge, Vegapunk, and then Queen knows Vinsmoke, and then Caesar knows these guys. That's not one of the. If all these guys at one point in time was working with the world government on developing something, so that to me is pretty interesting. Like I hope Oda really goes deep into like that story, that history of those guys, like why Queen knows so much about, or why Queen is so interested in the Vinsmokes or Vinsmoke Judge per se. But I definitely do see like Sanji going against Queen, because to me, like I said, it makes sense because the race suit is bulletproof. So even if Queen tries to shoot Sanji or whatever, it won't affect Sanji because the race suit is bulletproof. So now only for Queen to beat Sanji will be like how Big Mom beat Marco. It has to be power. So this way Sanji can use his prowess of fighting and things like that, and then Queen has to get down and dirty and actually fight. He can't use his technological know-how. So I think like that's already definitely setting up like, you know what, I know the community is saying this, that word, who's gonna fight, but nah, this is Sanji's fight. This is science versus science. Because if you know anything about G-Force, G-Force name was like Science Ninja Team G-Force. Science Ninja Team. That's literally the Vinsmoke kids. They pretty much G-Force. They just pretty much G-Force. Like everybody was thinking like Power Rangers, but I was like, nah, that's definitely G-Force. That's definitely gotcha, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice little matchup right then and there. Let me see. I talked about Queen, blah blah blah. All right. I guess to my favorite part of the chapter, the meat and potatoes. I think this is the part of the chapter that really has a connection to the title, Kunoichi's Oath, and just seeing Nami standing up to Ulti, saying like, you know what, Luffy will be the Pirate King. Especially for Nami being a character, she's part of the weakling trio. So, and then Usopp taking 2 fucking skull cannons to the face by Ulti, and he has no hockey. Like we know from like Alabasta, Usopp could take a beating, and he always get back up. Remember he won against I think it was Mr. 4. I think it was Mr. 4 he won against, right? I know I'm probably wrong, but anyway, wow, man, like I'm used to seeing Usopp get beat up. It's like Usopp got beat up, but when I see Nami on the ground beaten and bloody, and then she said, "Please, no more skull cannons," I'm like, damn. Like I know a lot of people have said that Oda been like off screen these fights and stuff like that, but me seeing Nami getting beat up like that, I don't know, man. That's rough. And I know in the anime, they're definitely gonna, animate that out, the fights and all that. So it's gonna look real crazy. And because she don't have Zeus, she definitely got scaled back a lot. But damn man, like Usopp and them, they definitely tried because like when he had the double plant, like he seemed like he had Uzi on the ropes for a little bit with the double plant, but then Page One came in and even with the bamboo spears, but the way she blitzed him, hit him with that skull cannon, and it's like even when Luffy blocked her with his armor hockey, even Luffy was kind of dazed. And you know, Luffy and Usopp was on two different levels. So to see that this man took two, and he's just not straight dead, he's like still, you know, here or there, here or not really there. Pretty much, it's like, damn man, like that's rough. But like I said, going back to the title of the chapter, with Tama coming in, because you know she's a Kunoichi, and then or Kunoichi in training, and then Nami being a Kunoichi in training, just her standing up and having like a Frankie moment where they're like, you know what, no matter how much my back is against the wall, I'm not gonna shit on my captain. My captain is going to be king of all pirates. Whether I'm here with him or I'm dead, I'm not gonna shit on this man's dream. So this was like a very good, you know, more characterizations to more people. Like I said, Nami and Usopp, it's just like, yo, these dudes got heart. Like really got heart. Like they really out there fighting. Cause like, you know, we see like when they first went up against Uti and Page One, they ran away. But seeing them actually like, especially seeing Usopp try to do a few attacks and he just getting his ass kicked and stuff like that, it's just like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm hoping that with Tama being there, it give him a little edge up because obviously because with her Kimi Don goes, she's going to give one to Usopp. Usopp's going to probably shoot him in Page One of Uchi's mouth, and she didn't have control over them. But I don't want to see just that. I want to see where Tama is like giving Usopp and Nami a chance to like think of a plan, and they could turn around like, you know what, with your climb attack, with my shooter, we can do this, that, where. So like Tama's gonna pretty much be like that. She'll be like that blocker, while they could be like mid-ground and background attacking. Like if you guys play any kind of like RPG games, you know, you have like your tank or attacker front line, and then you have your midline. Midline will probably be like maybe your archer, maybe rogue, and then your back line will be like your wizard healer because like they're the weakest. I think Nami will definitely be in the background. I can see her like charging up some kind of lightning storm, whatever, thunderstorm type of thing. But yeah, man, this was a very, very solid, very good chapter. Like I said, beast of a chapter. Just seeing Marco coming out on some like, yo, I don't care about you, Big Mom. Seeing Wanda and Carrot coming out to Pedro, like no introduction, just straight slashing at your face. Seeing these guys getting the shit beat out of them, very beast of a chapter. And yeah, man, it's, yo, like for me, I'm not gonna like overhype the chapter, but it's definitely like showing like Oda stepping his game up, and he's always been at the top of his game. But this is definitely like, you know what? Now we're in the end game. We're doing more levels. To me, this chapter is definitely an 8 or 9 out of 10. Definitely 8 or 9 out of 10. Very good chapter. A lot of action. I can't wait to see this get animated. This is going to be like a great anime, and it's gonna be heart wrenching too. I could definitely tell it's gonna be heart wrenching. But let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment at the bottom. You know, all that good stuff. You know, guys, be safe out there. I apologize about the sirens and stuff outside, but I'm in New York, so that's just how it is. All right, guys, later.